Hi, this is Mark from Oakhill Lane Music, and this is part 3 of my series of videos where I go through the process of building my recording studio in our home. And this is going to be kind of a short one, but it's kind of a critical point here. As you can see, I have cut the drywall that I purchased for the ceiling. I've got 2 sheets that are 4 foot wide, and they were 8 foot long, and had to cut them off at this angle because if you recall from the last video, I talked about how this particular side of the studio angles that way, and so they're cut to the right length, and they're up on top of the frame of the studio right now. And the next step here is what I'm going to do, and in fact I guess I should say that these 2 sheets of drywall are a special quiet rock drywall. I'm going to use a process that I talked about in the last video of using this green glue compound for the walls, but for the ceiling I didn't want to have to mess with that. So I bought the expensive quiet rock, and I think these ran me somewhere $80-90 a sheet, so they weren't cheap. Regular drywall is less than $10 a sheet in a 5/8, but so these were expensive, but I didn't want to have to mess with all that stuff up on top, trying to lift a sheet full of the green glue up on top of there, and you can see I don't have a lot of room, so I bought the 2 sheets of quiet rock for here. Now what I'm going to do, since I don't really want to get up there and have to nail these down, in fact I don't really think that's necessary, don't really have much room to nail or screw up there, what I'm going to do is simply use my sealant again, and again that's the green glue sealant, and as you can see I've got these shimmed up right now, so every few feet I've put a shim in there, so I've got some space, and I'm just going to go around and squirt that sealant in there, and that will then I'll pull the shims out, and then of course fill in where the shim is with the sealant, and then just let it sit down, and once that dries that'll give me a good seal, and I think that's all I need to do. So wanted to cover that little section of what I'm going to do here, and so thanks for watching my video. Again, visit my website at oakhilllanemusic.com. Thanks.